And that's real talk.
What's good, Real Talk TV? It's your girl Briz, and we are back at it again on the channel. Let's not waste no time, y'all. Let's really get into this video today. So yeah, today they have launched on Thursday the FedNow system. And basically this system, it's been, already stated like 2019, but the system was designed to basically let individuals be able to send and receive payments more quicker and efficiently. And also too, the Federal Reserve is also saying that they want to be able to catch up with other countries that already, adopted real-time online payments, like for example China, India, Sweden, and England. They also stating too, for example, let's say you got a direct deposit. So people who bank with credit unions or like larger banks like Wells Fargo, so with credit unions, they'll get paid a day early, and the larger banks, they'll get paid, on Fridays. But, you'll just basically get your check instantly, 24/7, 7 days a week. Now, how this thing work is, and I'll tell you from the actual website, and I'll drop it in the description down below. But yeah, they basically stating that the FedNow system is basically offering instant payment services for banks and credit unions to transfer money for their customers. Unlike other private money transferring services like PayPal or Venmo, FedNow services are now offered to customers directly through a third-party app or website. The services will also be available through banks or credit unions. However, once banks have adopted FedNow, they're expected to make it available on their website and apps. Here is also to you guys a list of banks that have already accepted the FedNow system. But like I said, I will have the website down in the description below, so y'all can read on it and be informed on what's going on. And it goes back to that saying, like they say, history really does repeats itself. Back in 1929, I believe, it was the Great Depression. The stock market had crashed. People were panicking, and they went to these big institutions like, hey, where is my money? And these banks, they didn't have the people money. They actually stole their money and was using it, which they use to this day. Our modern day banking system, it's the same cycle, and it's just getting worse as time progresses. And not only that, I see this new system too, it's just another way for the feds to be able to like really spy on people, money, and be able to see, comparing it versus back then and now, how they can steal people money. So it's just another way for them, to really like get in tuned into being able to take down these major bank institutions and really let the US dollar collapse as a whole. Not only that, you guys, it's just another way for the government too to be able to have a control over us as American people. And not only that, if we as individuals whether want to see it like this or not, it's really in a biblical sense. It's the mark of the beast. Whether we want to see it like that, your belief or not, it really is the end times. So we really gotta, as people, take control of our money and fight this antichrist system that's trying to emerge, because this is only the beginning. They only, just launching this as a test run, just like COVID. This is a test run too, and eventually they're gonna have other systems emerging. This is not the only one. Also too, I will, like I said, drop the actual website down below in the description, and I also to let y'all see a little bit of the video in which they have launched and how does the system work and so forth. But yeah, if y'all found value in this video today, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps our YouTube algorithm and new subscribers to find our channel. And as always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in on the channel. But until next time, y'all, I'll see you later.
In today's fast-paced world, time is money. More people, businesses, and organizations are demanding instant payments. That's why the Federal Reserve is developing the FedNow service, a safe and efficient instant payments infrastructure that will modernize the U.S. payment system. The FedNow service will give financial institutions the opportunity to innovate, enabling their customers to send and receive money in seconds, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Funds will settle between financial institutions in real time, which means there's no buildup of interbank obligations, and end users will have access to the funds in seconds. How will the FedNow service work? Imagine the owner of a coffee shop is running low on coffee beans and needs to schedule a quick delivery. She places an order, and the coffee bean company sends her a request for payment. She responds to the request for payment and pays for the coffee beans right then and there through an app from her credit union, which uses the FedNow service. Once she initiates the payment, her credit union screens the payment and sends an ISO 20022 compliant payment message, either directly or through a service provider to the FedNow service over the Federal Reserve's FedLine network. The FedNow service instantly validates the payment message and passes it along to the coffee bean supplier's bank. In real time, the supplier's bank confirms to the FedNow service that it intends to accept the payment, and the FedNow service debits and credits the master accounts of both the shop owners and the coffee bean supplier's financial institutions or the master accounts of their correspondents. The FedNow service also immediately sends a payment message with an advice of credit to the supplier's bank and notifies the shop owner's credit union that settlement is complete. Finally, the supplier's bank credits the supplier's account in near real time, making the funds available. The supplier's bank will have the option of sending a confirmation to the shop owner's credit union that the payment has been posted to the supplier's account, providing the coffee shop owner with certainty that the payment was received. The FedNow service will be designed to be flexible and support a broad range of potential use cases. Banks, credit unions, and other industry providers can use it as a springboard for innovation to support a range of applications such as account-to-account transfers and bill pay. For example, now imagine it's after hours and the shop owner gets a reminder that her car insurance bill is due today. She may be able to avoid a late fee by initiating a bill payment in her credit union app and selecting to pay it now. Later, she repays a friend for a pizza they shared using an app provided by her credit union that clears and settles through the FedNow service. With this service, banks and credit unions can remain competitive by offering the type of payment options customers increasingly expect in today's fast-paced world. The FedNow service will support flexible adoption, allowing financial institutions the option to work with aggregators, processors, and correspondents to adopt the service. Banks and credit unions will also have the option to adopt the full set of FedNow capabilities or sign on as a receive-only participant. The initial launch of the FedNow service will focus on core clearing and settlement capabilities. Additional features will be released in phases to meet evolving industry demands and changes in technology. Get ready for the FedNow service. Learn more at fednow.org.